Hi YouTube, we are back with more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy. We're on the third game. We're still in the first case, which is like the tutorial case, but it was getting kind of long, so I split it up. We also have two amazing new emotes. Chat, would you like to show them off? We got we got urethra, and we got erection. And that's how this video got demonetized. In about 30 seconds, I said urethra and erection. Thank you so much, Zoe, for making these really incredible emotes that I think are gonna live on in our chat's history forever. But we're gonna go play Ace Attorney trilogy. I did my vocal warm-ups today. I have my like honey masala chai drink to help my throat. And I'm ready to do some same-day photo printing. Same-day photo printing. I think we're at a recess. Oh, that's right, Phoenix is on trial! Ah! I don't remember what voice I gave him. I'm just gonna give him a normal voice. Oh, I gave him a sick voice because he's sick. I am just starting panic. Great timing. For once, someone comes in right as I'm starting a game. Every single time I'm about to end a stream, someone's like, but I just got here. It happens every time I go live. This is the first time in almost 10 years of streaming I've ever seen someone say, oh, I just got here and you're starting. Miss Faye, I'm sorry about what happened back there. It's all right. At least you told us the truth in the end, Mr. Wright. Oh, what did he say? That he pushed him, right? He did push him? He does look a little baby girl, doesn't he? Yeah. So I guess I could start to relax then, huh? Relax, my boy. You can't be serious after hiding such important facts. But the next witness is by Dolly, right? Canonically, he has a P surrounded by a heart on his shirt. It's because he loves piss. Big piss fan over here. She'll save me. I just know she will. Why do you think that? Huh? What do you mean? She's the love of my life, that's why. The love of your life, huh? Would you mind telling me more about you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne? Sure, no problem. No problem. Dolly and I, we first met about 8 months ago. Boring. No, sorry. I'm a little sleepy today. We first met about 8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse. Her eyes? This is going on my 1 million, my list of 1 million facial restructuring surgeries I'm gonna get. Buccal fat removal, eyebrow lift, cheekbone enhancer, rhinoplasty, anime eyes, Botox ears, BBL, plastic ab injection, shoulder removal, urethra extender. Ew. So I can pee faster and more efficiently, of course. Actually, I'm studying to be a lawyer on the side. Anyway, one day, she and I just bumped into each other in the reading room downstairs. That's why I really think it was fate that brought us together. What's his, like, necklace he's holding? Erection increaser, PP enlarger. As soon as I first set eyes on her, I knew she was the one for me. I just asked about that. Oh, here, take a look at this. She gave this to me the day we met as a symbol of our love. The day you met? Baby, that's love bombing. They didn't know about love bombing in 2003 or whenever this came out, though. No one talked about mental health or like manipulation, so that's crazy though. Same day? Same day? She had been wearing it around her neck that day, but then she took it off. But before she gave it to me, she said, I want you to carry this. This necklace is evidence in a murder trial, and I need you to carry this for me. So she gave it to you as a present, I see. Oh wait, no, that's Edgeworth. I'm getting all their voices confused, I'm sorry. I was not a born voice actress, okay? The necklace is from CBS. This darling little bottle is filled with memories of my darling little dolly. He's such a dork. I need him. It certainly is a little bottle, all right. It makes me so happy. I show it to everyone I meet. I want to share my happiness with the whole world. Small bottle necklace given to Wright on the day they met. He shows it to everyone. Anyway. So after that, you and Miss Hawthorne started dating? Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. What the fuck? Oh, so she did it. So she killed him. What a strange girl, asking for a present back like that. By the way, Mr. Wright, the day you first met Dahlia Hawthorne 8 months ago, it wouldn't happen to have been on August 27th, would it? What was August 20? Did I forget what August 27th was? Yeah, it was, but how did you... This happened on August 27th, right here in this courthouse. What's this? A newspaper clipping? Oh, was that her first case? Let's see. Murder in the courthouse. Murder? What are you reading there? Let me see that. Oh, I see. Mia, I think I understand what you're trying to say. And I think I understand why you suddenly took such a keen interest in this case. You believe there's some connection between these two cases, am I correct? An article from A28 almost 8 months ago. I hope you don't mind, Mr. Grossberg. I need to finish this myself. Ah, yes, but I'm afraid what you have will not be enough, my dear. I'll go and have a look in the downstairs reading room and see what else I can buy. Thank you. I want to do whatever I can to be of help to you, Mia. Well, it looks like recess is about over. We'd better all get moving. If I had a mustache, I would be doing that noise all the time. Yum, 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 yum. People die when they are murdered. That's true. Nothing gets past you, bestie. Nothing gets past you. I guess so. That recess sure seemed longer than 20 minutes, though. And I keep saying that, and I'm always saying that. What music was that? That was weird. Oh, Nami, thank you so much. That's really sweet. I appreciate it. Thank you for making it. I'm like so honored whenever people make art of like me or whatever, or like Clementine. It just makes me so happy because people are so talented at art, dude. I just noticed all the no backseating tags and it doesn't work. It just means I have to add more, I think. I could use a bit more. Court will now reconvene. Mr. Payne, please call your witness. Oh, I gave him the dorkwad voice. This next person is someone who witnessed the crime as it happened. The prosecution calls Miss Dahlia Hawthorne to the stand. Each game has its own to be continued. Oh, I thought the first two were the same. Not the butterflies. She's trying to pass for a Stardew Valley character. What's with the stiff silence? In my long career as a judge, I have been deceived by many witnesses. It's my job to doubt, to take no one at their word. But in your case, I must admit that you radiate a glow of complete sincerity. Oh my God. Oh boy. Oh boy. I can't believe he actually said that.
Oh, now then, witness, could you please state your full name?
All right, chat. I kind of want to give her eeny miny voice. I kind of want to give her eeny miny voice. Is that okay? Okay, okay. I don't know how she's gonna sound when she talks, but I'll try my best. Don't worry, sweetie. There's no need to be nervous.
If anyone says anything rude, you can be sure I'll cut them right down to size.
And I will bash them with my gavel. These guys are weird. I love how they look straight at me when they say that.
Thank you for calming my nerves. You're all so nice. I almost feel right at home.
Not at all.
It was nothing. If we may move on now, what is your full name and occupation?
My name is Dahlia Hawthorne. I'm a junior in literature at Ivy University. I just want to say, it's an honor for me to be here in your noble presence.
The honor is all mine.
No, the honor is all mine. Oh my god. I'm sick of them already. Well, we know whose milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. What the fuck? What the fuck? They're like, now what's a current reference we can put in the game? Kellis just dropped her song of a generation.
Sir?
Is there something I can help you with?
You just go on and say whatever's on your mind.
I'm sure that there must be some kind of mistake.
I'm so curious what her like gotcha animation's gonna be. Like maybe she snaps her umbrella or like the butterflies just like fall. I don't know, I'm so curious.
I'm sure that there must be some kind of mistake. Feeny wouldn't kill anyone. I just know it.
Thank you. Thank you for blessing. Yes, I can see why you'd say that. She's going to be a tough witness, all right. It only took her 12 seconds to wrap them all around her little finger. Now then, please proceed with your testimony. Let's hear about what you witnessed on the day of the incident, if you please. Okay, hold on, let me look through this again. Oh my god, I forgot his name is Doug. Doug. Feeny Miney? Feeny Miney? Cause of death was fatal shock. Crime took place behind an IVU building. Victim's watch stopped at the time of death. That's 3:05. Found clutched in the victim's hand, covered in Wright's fingerprints. Owned by the victim, found broken near an electrical pole at the crime scene. Phoenix's testimony. Victim fell on top of his umbrella. There was a loud sound when this happened. Small bottle necklace given to Wright on the day they met. He shows it to everyone. Article from 8/28, almost same. Oh. Murder in the courthouse? Very little information is being disclosed at this time, since the victim of yesterday's incident in the district courthouse cafeteria is said to have been a lawyer. However, police are questioning the 19-year-old female college student who was sitting with the victim. Ooh, so that could have been her? Ooh, dated the victim Doug Swallow up until 8 months ago. So they broke up when that murder thing happened? Okay, cool. I'm up to date. Doug Swallow.
I had been planning to go back to Feeny's place after class was over. Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. Then suddenly, Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed. That's when Feeny noticed that I was there. I went to go and find some other students, and they called the authorities.
I don't know what to say. According to you, Ms. Hawthorne, the defendant didn't do anything wrong. Oh, Jesus.
Young lady, as old as I am, even I recall how hot the flames of young passion can burn.
Ew. Oh, he's so gross.
Nevertheless, it is my job to discover the truth. Please, tell us the truth.
But I would never.
She has a cool voice. Why are you so good at this voice? Because I love doing it. It's so fun. It's so fun. That's more than enough, witness. I won't allow this to continue. What do you mean by that? Please, just let me proceed with my cross-examination, Your Honor. I, for one, don't plan to win my case on a bunch of paper-thin lies. Tee-hee! She said tee-hee, and that's how I know that this voice is perfect for her. The dyes of wasabi emote is so funny. That's like one of my favorite Zoe emotes ever, dyes of wasabi.
Tee, you haven't changed a bit. Mia Faye.
What's this? So you two are acquainted?
Yes, we've met before, once. In any case, Miss Faye, the floor is all yours.
It's good to see you again, Madame Faye.
Madame? I'm no one's grandma yet, girly. I'd be honored to be called Madame. I don't know. I'd be like, oh my god. Like mother, like son. Yeah, the dice of Sia. I don't know why he does that. Like when Wasabi and Sesame are like batting at each other and fighting, Wasabi will just stop and like fall over. He does it every time. It's so funny. I don't know why he does it.
I've been planning to go back to Feeney's place after class was over.
Okay, this feels like a just press everything kind of thing for me. Now, unless I'm mistaken, Mr. Wright, is in the art department. If that's the case, then what were you doing by the pharmacology building?
Well, I'm in the literature department. I'm studying Japanese Senryu poetry.
Oh, how wonderful. It's that humorous yet satirical style of haiku, yes?
Nothing left to do. When a man reaches this age, sleep is his best friend.
It's so me. So me. It's supposed to be poetry? Sounds more like a midlife crisis.
For me to get to the art department, I have to walk through the back area.
Ah, yes, I see. That makes sense. When I want to enter the courthouse, I always walk through the front doors. How else would you enter? Literally, I hate this guy. I hate this guy.
Feeny and Dougie, they were talking behind the building.
So who is this Dougie person? Who would you think, Mia?
Oh, I'm sorry. Doug Swallow. We were dating until about 8 months ago.
So what were Dougie, Mr. Swallow, and Mr. Wright talking about anyway?
How can you be so mean? I would never eavesdrop. I wasn't raised to be so rude and unrefined.
Oh, she's crazy. Oh, she's crazy.
That's right, Miss Faye.
Don't drag the witness down to your level. Oh my god! Why am I being demonized here? Please, go on. What did you see next?
Then suddenly Dougie got all wobbly and just collapsed.
She's crazy. Are you saying that the victim just collapsed on his own?
Yes.
In other words, the defendant never touched the victim. Is that right?
I was watching the whole time. Feeny never did a thing to Dougie.
If I press her for no good reason, I just know the judge will get angry with me. He's gonna get angry with me anyway. Oh, isn't there fingerprints? There's like fingerprints on his coat or whatever. Oh, do I not have that as evidence? Because didn't they talk about there being fingerprints on his jacket because he pushed him? How would I represent that? Maybe this one, because this one has his fingerprints. I'm gonna save, because I am already not doing that well. But I'm gonna try. Feeble lies are not very becoming, Miss Hawthorne, so let's drop them, shall we? Oh, she's so gundy. She's so gundy. I don't think they got to the point of actually analyzing his jacket.
What? I would never.
Miss Faye, I will not allow you to badger this witness. I believe the defense is engaged in a fishing expedition. That is, she has no supporting... Please don't glare at me like that. I'm just doing my job.
Now then, Miss Hawthorne. The defendant's palm print was found on Mr. Swallow's leather jacket. Oh! Oh, I didn't have to present anything! It has already been shown that Mr. Wright did in fact push the victim.
What?
There's no need to try to cover for the defendant. It would be much better if you came out and told us the whole truth. Well, maybe he didn't push him. Maybe they were in one of their dorm rooms and his fingerprints got on the jacket because he grabbed his jacket and pulled him in for a kiss, like a very romantic kiss. Is no one considering that? Like, that's the obvious answer here. There's nothing to worry about, young lady. Just tell us everything that you saw.
Yes, Your Honor, I will. If you don't mind, I'd like to revise my testimony.
Looks like we're finally getting somewhere.
Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie.
You didn't see it?
Well, I saw the moment when Dougie fell to the ground.
And at that time, there was only 2 of them at the scene. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and the victim, Doug Swallow.
Yes, that's right. It didn't look like they were fighting, and I didn't hear anything unusual either.
So then what did it look like they were doing to you?
I thought they were having a nice friendly afternoon conversation.
Oh, give me a break.
That's why I really wasn't watching them all that closely.
Did you notice anything out of the ordinary at all?
No, nothing at all, Mr. Judge.
Oh, I like the sound of that, Mr. Judge. I mean, at least she's over the age of 18. Crazy how playing this game, I have to be like, well, you know what? At least he's not flirting with a minor this time. That's all I can ask for in the Phoenix Wright games. Jesus. Now then, please proceed with your testimony.
I went to go and find some other students and they called the authorities.
Slim pickings. Since the Lord forgot my gay awakening. Hi, Ken. Okay, thank you for the 7 months. Welcome back. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. When you say students, do you mean students from the pharmacology department?
Yes, they're all very fond of their drugs.
Please try to stay on topic. So to find some pharmacology students, you went to the labs, correct?
That's what I was planning to do, but in the end I wound up not going. A group of about 10 research students came running out of the building entrance. Somehow they all seemed to know what was going on.
The students knew what was going on? But how could the students have known what was going on?
Well, I don't know for sure that they knew what had happened. It's just they all seemed kind of excited about something.
Doesn't look like I'm gonna get any more info about the students.
So did the students call the police?
Yes, I was so panicked.
Yes, well, anyone would have been, my dear. That girl, she's telling a super obvious lie and she knows it. She's just pretending to protect Mr. Wright. Yes, that's gotta be it. Way to go, Mia. Okay, that means I'm going to have to dig deep to find the contradiction on this one. Been planning to go back to Feeney's place after class was over. Feeney and Dougie, they were talking behind the building. Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. It didn't look like they were fighting, and I didn't hear anything unusual either. Didn't look like they were fighting, and I didn't hear anything. There was a snap! There was a snap! There was a loud sound when this happened.
Addiction!
We're so back. We're so back. You say you didn't hear anything unusual, is that correct?
Yes, that's why I was very relaxed, looking at the scenery around me.
Erection! God damn it. That's nice, but I find that just a little odd. I have here the testimony of your boyfriend, Mr. Phoenix Wright, and he clearly testified to the effect that when he pushed the victim, he heard a sharp, loud noise.
He said that?
If you were really that close to the two of them, why didn't you hear this noise as well?
Well, maybe the noise just wasn't all that memorable.
But according to Mr. Wright's testimony, it was a sharp noise like a snap. There's no way a noise like that could fail to make an impression.
Ah!
Hi, Chief. How you doing?
May I have a moment to answer?
By all means.
I know the reason why I didn't hear the noise. You see, the truth is, I had my headphones on, and I was listening to music at the time.
Headphones? You mean that both of your ears were covered?
The rain was just beginning to let up, but it seemed as though Thor wasn't ready for his fun to come to an end yet. So the sky continued to flash and rumble.
Thunder and lightning, huh?
Yes, I'm afraid of the sound of thunder. So I put my headphones on to block it out.
Hee. Well, Your Honor, as you can see, there weren't any contradictions in her testimony after all.
Wait a sec, Mia. That testimony just now. She said something that could totally change this whole case. Oh, there was lightning. There was lightning. I'm gonna say. There was lightning. Your Honor, there's a problem with the witness's testimony. What do you mean? Didn't you notice? She said there was lightning, correct? Yes, what about it? Well, lightning is actually a large discharge of electricity in the atmosphere, am I right? Now's not the time for a science lesson, Miss Faye. Yes, Your Honor. Anyway, since the cause of death was electrocution, isn't it possible that the victim died from being hit by a bolt of lightning? Hee! I must admit that the thought had not occurred to me. Just what kind of thoughts do occur to this guy anyway? She's so me. I wish she wasn't dead. She's so me. Bring this queen back. This entire case is built on the premise that Mr. Doug Swallow was murdered, but that very premise itself is mistaken. The defense believes that Mr. Swallow was in fact the victim of a stray bolt. She's so cool. So she finds thunderbolt and lightning to be very, very frightening. Mamma mia. It appears the defense may be onto something. Oh, hi, Kismetty. Thank you for the raid. That's so sweet. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you so much. Same day photo printing. Your Honor, I request a recess to walk down to the nearest CVS, where they do indeed offer a service called same day 1 hour photo printing at CVS. Urethra, they have same day photo printing. Thank you so much. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you for sharing your friends with me. If you need to go chill or get some food or vibe, please feel free. Don't feel obligated to stay, but it's good to see you. Thank you so much. It appears the defense may be onto something. Could it be that the death was actually accidental? All right, you did it, Mia. I'll be taking that not guilty now if you don't... Erection!
Hey. I'm heard that you have such a low opinion of me, Miss Faye.
Huh?
I'm not a fool, you know.
Oh, dude! Something about his voice specifically triggers me to yawn all the time. Like, I'm not tired, but something about doing, like, the back of that throat, the very back of your throat voice, like, it, like, gives me, like, the sensation of needing to yawn. It's so weird.
I'm not a fool, you know. The prosecution has done its research, Your Honor. We found that there were no lightning strikes on that day at that location.
What?
What's more, we have evidence that the electrical cable is definitely linked to this case.
Evidence, Mr. Payne? Well, what is this evidence?
This affidavit.
And who is this affidavit from?
The pharmacology students who were conducting experiments in their labs that day. Allow me to read out to the court the testimony of the pharmacology students.
He bounces his hair and goes boing. Do it again. Boing, boing, boing.
All equipment in the labs lost power all of a sudden at around 3 p.m. that day.
Was it a blackout?
All of the lab's equipment runs on high voltage, Your Honor.
So you're saying the equipment lost power because...
Precisely. They lost power because of the severed electrical cable. The power outage occurred at approximately 3 p.m.
Which fits with the time of death listed in the autopsy report.
Exactly. In other words, the victim died as a result of touching the severed electrical cable.
And she pushed him. Oh my God! Yeah, the investigations collection. That's so cool. I played the first case and really liked it. Love Miles Edgeworth. Love Miles Edgeworth. I think we're playing those after I finish the trilogy, but we have like a whole game left, which for me takes like a month to finish. His watch stopped at 3:05. 3:05.
According to the students, the cables were very old. They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
Oh! What is it with that voice that makes me have to yawn?
They were planning on having them replaced in the near future.
I see.
Apparently, the cables had become so brittle that even the smallest bump would have caused them to break.
Old power cable broke due to some sort of impact on 4/9 at 2:55 p.m. Every time I do his voice specifically, I yawn. It's so weird. The sight of pain makes me yawn too. Oh, boring. I'm bored. However, there is one thing that troubles me. If the cable could have been broken by any small bump, then it wouldn't have snapped if it hadn't been bumped into, correct?
Well, I suppose you could say that.
Miss Faye, do you have any thoughts regarding the cause of the severed cable? Your Honor? She's locked in. I love when the background turns black because you know she's locking the fuck in. I don't like how this is looking one bit. I have to come up with something to try to regain some momentum. If it pleases the court, the defense would like to state its opinion. Could it have been the umbrella? Because he would have been holding it up here, so it could have probably reached the cables. Well, then let's hear it. Who or what was it that caused the cable to break? I'm gonna say the umbrella. I should have saved. Found broken near an electrical pole at the crime scene. I'm gonna say it was the umbrella. This is it. This is why the cable snapped.
Well, Your Honor.
No? I believe that the only thing that has snapped is the mind of the defense.
That was one of your best lines yet, Your Honor.
Ouch, that was harsh. Please, Your Honor, give me one more chance. Well, then let's hear it. Oh, I don't get penalized for this one. I thought it would have been the umbrella. Victim fell on top of his bed. There was a loud sound when this happened. What else could it be that broke it? Is it Phoenix's testimony? I'll try Phoenix's testimony. You weren't supposed to choose the umbrella. You were supposed to choose the testimony about the umbrella. Ugh! This game is so annoying. Why couldn't both have worked? Why couldn't both have worked? Oh! Your Honor, please think back to Mr. Wright's testimony. The defendant's testimony? He said that after he pushed the victim, he heard a loud, sharp noise. Now, this happened at around 3 p.m., correct? Yes, that sounds right. Wait, are you saying that the lab equipment lost power at 2:55, which fits right in Mr. Wright's timeline? In other words, it was Mr. Wright's shove that caused the power outage. Oh, it specifically has to be his push, not the umbrella. even though the umbrella was involved. Whatever. Whatever. It's just law. Who cares? The lawyers watching this stream like... Because I'm sure I have a lot of lawyers watching.
Yes, the prosecution also came to that same conclusion. It was that very shove that caused Mr. Swallow to be electrocuted.
I'm afraid I can't agree with you there, Mr. Payne.
What's that supposed to mean?
Take a good look at where the victim landed after being shoved. See the umbrella? It's by the electrical pole. That's right. The victim banged into that pole as a result of being pushed. Oh, okay. This is not where I was going, so that's fine. Oh yeah, Legal Eagle is definitely lurking. He's a big littlesiha fan. It's true. It was that impact that caused the cable to break. Well, that makes sense. And then the victim was electrocuted. No. Yeah, you flipped that bang, bitch. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but no. It doesn't make sense at all. If the victim was shoved into the far pole, then he couldn't have been electrocuted by this severed cable in the foreground here.
Yeah.
In other words, someone other than my client must have electrocuted the victim. He actually just watches the Just Dance streams. He's a big Just Dance guy. Big on the lore, for sure. Yeah. Order. Order in the court. Ah, the lamentations of my enemy. How I've longed to hear them. What is a lamentation? Watch them be like the result of lamenting. An expression of sorrow, mourning, or regret. I just be Googling stuff sometimes. Why did someone so cunty have to die? It's just so sad. The cunt die young, always. It's true. The defense is absolutely correct. There doesn't seem to be any way the defendant could have...
Mr. Judge, sir, may I say something? The Madame Attorney's explanation. She said some things that are a little different than I remember them.
What the? Gone too soon. Rib Doug Swallow.
Please, just once more. May I please testify one last time? Please, Mr. Judge.
Is the audio okay? I forgot to ask. I'm trying something new with the audio today to make it so that the alerts are more audible, but the game sound is still lower. And it's called using my Windows volume mixer. For the first time ever. It's good? Okay, good. Of course it's all right. Just go right ahead and give your new testimony. This is it. She's finally starting to show her true colors. What I witnessed, part 2.
The truth is, Feeny pushed him twice. The first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke. Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him, but Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind. The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted, it all occurred in less than a minute.
So first she didn't see him get pushed at all. Now she says she saw him push him twice. All right. So after being shoved, the victim got up and tried to run away.
And that is when the defendant pushed him for the second time.
I'm so sorry, Feeny, but I just have to tell the truth. Am I doing the right thing? Am I Mr. Judge? Ooh.
Of course you are, my dear. As painful as it may seem, you are. Now then, Miss Faye, you may proceed with your cross-examination. You literally just said you didn't see it, though. I hate this girl. I love her hair, though. Love her hair.
The truth is, Feeny pushed him twice.
Miss Hawthorne, previously in your testimony you said the following.
Actually, I didn't see the moment he pushed Dougie. I know. I'm so sorry. I wanted to protect Feeny.
So that's why you basically lied to the court?
I was a bad girl, I know. I'm Mr. Judge.
Yes?
Would you please forgive little old me?
Oh my god. This bitch has done so many murders, and she gets away with it just like this.
Please, can you forgive me?
The brat's ew on top of this is so good. Ew. Of course he won't. What you did is called perjury. Perjury doesn't exist in Japanifornia. We know this. Oh, come now. It was just a little old white lie. We'll forget it this time, but please be more careful from now on, all right?
Oh, thank you so much, Mr. Judge.
Not at all. The judge has better be more careful himself. A dark alley is friendlier than that girl.
The first time,
Oh, I got an achievement.
the first time was into the electrical pole. That's when the cable broke.
You're saying you actually saw the victim get pushed into the electrical pole?
I know it doesn't look it, but Feeny can be a bit of an imp when he wants to be.
Oh, really?
But I never imagined that he would cause an electrical cable to break. Feeny really is scary when he gets mad.
Yes, he sounds like a very dangerous individual indeed.
Then Dougie tried his best to run away from him.
So let me get this straight. You were happily listening to music on your headphones while you watched this scene unfold?
What?
Miss Faye, I'll have to ask you to stop badgering the witness.
Badgering or cross-examining? Badgering or like doing my fucking job?
I wasn't happy. I was so scared that I couldn't even move. All I could do was stand there and cheer them on.
Cheer them on? Yeah! Woo! Let's go! Fight! Cheer them on? What do you mean by that?
Well, I wish the best for them both and that they would each give the fight their all.
She's crazy. Oh my god. This woman's crazy. Put her in solitary confinement right next to Morgan. Put them right next to each other. Grab his dick and twist it. She's on the side. Grab his dick and twist it. That's very sweet of you to be so supportive.
And what happened after that?
But Feeny caught up and crashed into him from behind.
The chair! Give him the chair! That doesn't sound quite right. There were handprints found on the chest of the victim's leather jacket. Mr. Payne, were there also prints found on the back of his leather jacket?
No, there weren't.
Madame Faye, may I suggest you listen a little more carefully?
Oh, I'll kill her myself. If she gets the death penalty, I'll kill her myself.
I said that he crashed into him from behind, right? My Feeny wouldn't leave any prints behind in that case, would he?
Ugh.
The cable snapping and Dougie being electrocuted, it all occurred in less than a minute.
That's a lie. That's literally a lie and I can prove it, but I am gonna save first because my logic is not the same as this game's logic. That's a fucking lie. Got her ass. Dude, I'm on it today! Except for that one stupid thing I didn't get right. But I got it right the second time. That's enough, witness.
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You will in a minute. Could you please take a look at this picture?
Oh, that medicine. That's the one Feeny likes to take for his cold.
It's not the medicine I want you to look at. It's the wristwatch. It stopped at the precise time the victim was electrocuted. In other words, 3:05 p.m. Yes, and your point is, Miss Faye? My point is this. What time was it when the lab suffered that power outage due to the cable snapping?
Well, according to the student's testimony, the answer is clear. It was 2:50.
Yeah, it was 2:55. It was 2:55 p.m. Would you care to explain to the court, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne, what exactly happened during this 10-minute interval? The defense proposes that it was during this interval that the real murderer killed Mr. Doug Swallow. Got her ass. Order!
This is nonsense. The real murderer?
Even you can't deny that the time between the cable breaking and the electrocution are completely unaccounted for.
then who was it? Who else are you saying could have done it?
Her. That bitch sitting right over there. There's only one person who could have murdered Mr. Swallow. Only after my client had left the scene. Was there a window of opportunity for the real killer? Miss Faye, is the defense ready to indict someone as the real killer? Yes. I'm not sure how Pearl is involved, but I'm sure it was her son. Where was Pearl during this 10-minute interval? Has Pearl been accounted for? Does Pearl have an alibi? That's like one of my favorite running jokes we have, that Pearl did it. I was so sure she did it in that first case too. In the case where Maya gets put in jail or whatever, I was so sure it was Pearl. Dahlia is Pearl in a costume. I think so too. Oh, that's true. This is a flashback. Pearl might be 3 years old, but yeah, there may be a chance. Three-year-olds are like, they have like a year's worth of motor skill, of motor function. She could hold a gun. Pearl could have crawled in between Doug's legs, causing him to trip over Pearl and fall into the cables, and then no one would suspect Pearl. We figured it out. This game is so easy. Like Maggie Simpson. It's finally time. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Yes, Your Honor. We are ready. Very well. But remember, if you accuse the wrong person, you will be penalized. Well, now I'm gonna save. Think very carefully before you speak, Miss Faye. Now then, Miss Faye, let's have it. Who is the real killer? What happens if I say Marvin Grossberg? Can I say Winston Payne? I saved, I'm gonna do it. What's that supposed to be? A bout of youthful indiscretion, Your Honor. Maybe so, but I still, okay, I thought there would be funny dialogue, but there wasn't, so that's fine. I'll just do it again. Duh. It could only have been you, Dahlia Hawthorne.
Well, how can you...
The defense is grasping at straws.
10 minutes passed between the time the cable broke and the time of the electrocution. What exactly were you doing that whole time, Miss Hawthorne? Were you really listening to some music while cheering them both on as they fought? I find it hard to believe that you didn't lift a finger to stop the men dearest to you. Order, order, Miss Faye. I mean, why? That is to say, Miss Hawthorne, I believe you did witness the two men fighting on that day. However, after Mr. Wright pushed the victim and subsequently left the scene, it was you who pushed Mr. Swallow to his death by your very own hands. She's gonna fly away.
How can you say something so mean, Madame Faye? I didn't do anything.
Miss Faye, this is a very serious charge you are... Was that Phoenix? Now's a good time to take a stretch break. Let's take a stretch break. Okay, now we can find out what Phoenix Wright has to say. Him and his little sick, cold self. Hi, Thomas. I'm doing great. How are you? I made burgers. Who wants? Oh, I'd love a burger. Would love a burger. Your Honor, please. I have something I want to say. Kaylin, thank you for the 47 months. Little Sia rallies are my favorite kind of rallies, where I just yap for 2 hours about nothing. Hello, Sunshine. How are you? Did you have your stream today? How'd it go? I hope you're having a good day. You, what is it? Please strike everything the defense said just now from the record. Please strike everything that's incriminating towards me from the record. Avery voice actor when? Now, babe. The time is now. Also, hi, Holly. Good morning, sunshine. How you doing? Too many meetings. No. No. We need to cancel those meetings. Let's get them canceled next time. What the? Are you daft?
You're totally wrong, Miss Faye. Dolly, she couldn't do something like that.
Poor piss lover. He's not gonna know who to trust after this. Mr. Wright, get back in your seat. Bailiff, grab that man.
Leave my Dolly alone.
What if, do you guys think Phoenix coughs like this? With like the tongue taco out and everything, the iPad kid cough? It's so disgusting. That boy. Who's saying that? Oh, Grossberg. He's gotten himself in way over his head. Oh, Mr. Grossberg, you're back. Seems I've arrived just in the nick of time. Found the police report on that incident in your newspaper clipping. Ooh, report on the incident 8 months ago. Thank you so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for. What does it say? Location, District Courthouse Cafeteria, daytime, August 27th, 4 p.m. Victim, Diego Armando, age 28. Occupation, lawyer. Suspect, Dahlia Hawthorne. Armando ingested poison while interviewing the suspect regarding another case. Traces of poison were found in the victim's coffee cup. No poison was found in the vicinity or in the... It's unclear how the poison entered the victim's coffee cup. Interesting. He was poisoned. Better get a good look at it. It details how you came to lose your boyfriend. That was her boyfriend. Oh, no. That's so sad. Now then, the defense has made a very serious accusation. Mr. Payne, what do you have to say about this?
Well, really, Your Honor, I...
May I interrupt you for just a moment, Mr. Prosecutor?
Don't you worry, my dear. I have the situation well in hand. That is, go right ahead.
Madam Faye, are you seriously accusing me of killing my sweet doggy?
Yes, I am. She sees through all of it. She's not having this. Yeah, she's like, no. Damn. So she's single? Damn, oh no. So she's not seeing anyone then? Not only am I saying you murdered Doug Swallow, but you also tried to pin the whole thing on your current lover, Phoenix Wright.
I told you that you should let me handle this. Ugh, sorry. Please go ahead.
How can you say that? I'm absolutely devoted to my dear Phoenix. The notion that I would try to frame him is ludicrous. This is all just too much for poor little me to bear.
I believe the girl's trying to ask what on earth her motive would be. The answer to that lies somewhere in this police report. It must. To give him the fucking evidence from the murderer. The poison necklace. Duh. Watch it not be that. It's something completely unrelated. Cause Mia's a bad bitch. She sure is. I think she had a little crush on Phoenix too, because at the end of their first trial in the first game, she asked him out to drinks and then she dies. Which is really sad. 8 months ago, an incident occurred in the basement cafeteria of this building. And then that same day, the two of them accidentally meet. Your Honor, the defense requests further testimony from Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. Further testimony? What about? About the events of the day when she first met the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Erection!
What could that possibly have to do with this case?
Erection. I carry a poison necklace in case someone misses me misses me off. Oh, pisses me off. Yes. Urethra. The witness claims that she has no reason to frame the defendant. Am I correct? Well, I have evidence that suggests that she, in fact, had a very good reason. Very well, then. The court grants the defense's request. Young lady, would you mind staying on for just a bit longer?
Of course not, Mr. Judge.
Get ready for the battle of your life, Dahlia Hawthorne. That's a cool name, though. Dahlia Hawthorne's like a badass name.
I first met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room. The moment our eyes met, my heart skipped a beat. We've been going out ever since that fateful day. We're so
Oh, it's Phoenix.
We're so lovey-wovey, we literally make people sick. It's just jealousy, I think.
It is like a celebrity name. Dahlia Hawthorne has just fallen at the Met Gala. God damn it. Dahlia Hawthorne has just fallen down the stairs at the Met Gala. Mr. Wright, do that again and you will be held in contempt of court. And now we enter the final act of our little drama. As we used to say in the days of my youth, go get her.
How I been, my Feeny?
No, I'm not sick. I just I choke on my own saliva a lot. It happens all the time. Like if I breathe in too quickly and like a little bit of saliva like shoots backwards, I just start coughing. Or maybe Phoenix gave it to me, I don't know.
First met my darling Feeny 8 months ago. It's like we were destined to meet in this very courthouse's basement reading room.
The courthouse reading room? That's a strange place to meet the love of your life.
That's not true, Madame Faye. After all, Feeny was not only an art student, but he was also planning on becoming a lawyer.
I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you, Miss Hawthorne. What was a literature student like you doing in a courthouse reading room?
This line of questioning is a waste of time. It has nothing to do with our murder case.
Miss Faye, I'm warning you. If this has nothing to do with Mr. Swallow's case, I have to remember the judge is on Dahlia's side. I'd better tread carefully. Your Honor, if you'll allow me some latitude, I think I can establish relevance. Please ask her to continue on with her testimony. Very well. Young lady, I've got a simple question for you. What were you doing downstairs in the courthouse reading room?
If it pleases Your Honor, the answer is simply this. I had come to this courthouse to do some research for a paper I was writing.
That's fucking wrong. The same. It's always the same. Hee hee. Hee hee. That's literally incorrect. Do I present this or the newspaper? I'm gonna, the newspaper doesn't have her name, so I'm gonna present this. I didn't even press everything before doing that. I didn't even press her on everything. Usually I just go through and press everything for funsies. I'm not sick. No, I'm not sick. I just keep inhaling saliva. I'm a bit of a salivator. That's what my dentist says. I have a lot of spit. I produce a lot of saliva. Miss Hawthorne, you weren't here because of your research paper, were you? Didn't you actually come here for a much more important reason?
What is the meaning of that cocky smile on your face, Miss Faye?
8 months ago, right here in this very courthouse, there was another tragedy.
Another tragedy?
Do you mean the incident in which an attorney was poisoned? The name of the suspect in that incident is listed here in this report. And that name is Dahlia Hawthorne.
What? The Dahlia Hawthorne?
It's the will to blast this bitch onto the roof. I just need her to, go straight to prison. Yes, the sweetie pie of everyone's eye, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. She was the prime suspect in a criminal case just 8 months ago.
Little old me? No.
Order. This is unbelievable. It's true then. The loveliest rose can hide. Oh, okay. I didn't want to read that. That's fine.
Miss Faye, that's not fair. You can't slander my witness with an unrelated...
Slander? It's real. It's not slander if it's a fact.
I winced in pain.
Can they stop auto-skipping stuff? I want to read it. I want to read it, but I can't read that fast. I was homeschooled.
Mr. Prosecutor, I believe I was speaking.
Pardon me. Go right ahead.
It's true that about 8 months ago, the police expressed some interest in me.
Express some interest, huh?
Mr. Judge, sir, I know I'm under oath, so I'll tell you the absolute truth. I did not commit the crime that occurred during that incident 8 months ago.
I see. Okay. I've tied the two crimes together. Now I've just got to stay on the offensive. Well done, Mia. Oh, you really lit a fire in my heart. And my buttocks. My hemorrhoids. Oh dear, my hemorrhoids. Oh yeah, I think it's the hair. The hair really does it. It does make her look like Kat from Victorious. My hemorrhoid. No, he says it again. How many times did he talk about his hemorrhoids? Get some medication. I can hardly tell which is more inflamed, my spirit or my hemorrhoids. Not my hemorrhoids.
I met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something in the cafeteria that day. I left my seat for just a moment, and that's when it happened. From what I heard, it was a liquid poison that is lethal at just two teaspoons. Not only that, I heard it was a very special kind of poison. So you see, I'm innocent. I wouldn't even know where to get a poison like that.
The pharmacology department? It's so funny that Grossberg is so competent in this case, but also so gross. Yeah, he is living up to his name. So that's what happened here 8 months ago.
However, as you've heard from the witness's testimony, she had nothing to do with it. So, case closed.
Yeah, Doug was in pharmacology, and that's when they started dating. Oh, no, that's when they stopped dating. Sorry, that's when they stopped dating.
I think the defense is just about out of tricks.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Payne, but I'm afraid the defense has many more tricks up its sleeve today. And I'll be sure to show them to you before the end of this cross-examination.
Well, why does the defense suddenly feel stronger?
Aha, Mia, you're glowing with a true lawyer's aura, my dear. That proud posture and self-confidence, absolutely smashing. I can't get his voice figured out. I can't get it figured out. Met the lawyer who was poisoned to discuss something. Oh, wait. Can I get this first try? Can I get this first try? Can I get this first try? Let's fucking go! I'm on another one today. It's too fucking easy. They make it too fucking easy. Where's that Sia classic emote that Zoe made? It's too easy. You wouldn't know how to get that kind of poison? I don't believe you. What? In fact, you had easy access to that kind of poison, didn't you? At your boyfriend's lab. Boyfriend? You mean the victim, Doug Swallow? That's right. Up until 8 months ago, Miss Hawthorne was dating Mr. Swallow. And if you'll recall, Mr. Swallow was a pharmacology student at Ivy University.
Pharmacology?
His laboratory contained highly advanced chemistry equipment. In fact, without such equipment, the culprit could never have obtained such a rare and special poison. Well, Miss Hawthorne, it seems you had access to such a poison after all. And then it was a matter of slipping it into the victim's coffee when he wasn't looking. The only person who could have done that was the one sitting at his very table, you.
No!
She's ascended. This is what happens when you spend a whole night crying. I cried so hard last night, ate a fuckload of food, passed out at 9 p.m., and woke up a whole new person today. Order.
Could it be? That's nothing but a baseless act.
May I say something, Madame Faye?
What is it, Miss Hawthorne?
The amount of poison in the coffee was two teaspoons, correct? In order to carry them as liquid, you'd need some kind of container.
Well, yes, that's true. Sorry. Sorry. Quite true. In fact, the entire... Wait, who is this voice?
Quite true. In fact, the entire courthouse was turned upside down.
But they didn't find a suspicious container anywhere, did they?
She's right. They even mentioned that in the report. Well, you could have easily gotten rid of something that small.
Excuse me, madame, but this is a court of law. If you're saying I threw the poison container away, I think you need to show some kind of proof.
Proof? She got me good with that. Provide some evidence or I'll have to disallow this line of questioning, Miss Faye. Unless we can come up with some evidence, we're going to lose this lead. The police conducted a full-body search of Dahlia and the entire courthouse, and yet the container holding the poison disappeared right after the crime occurred. I wonder what it could have been. Maybe a necklace given to a certain Mr. Feeney Wright? If you're going to accuse the young lady of committing the murder, then where is this container the poison was covered in? Well, you were forced to get rid of the container in a hurry, weren't you? And that's why you passed it on to someone that had nothing to do with the case. Someone that you knew wouldn't be searched. Who is this person? Mr. Phoenix Wright, of course.
So the defendant was this witness's accomplice?
Of course not. She gave the poison to him, disguised as a present.
What? But that's...
It's a charming little necklace. Is this a little bottle? It's really quite cute. So what about it? What does it mean, Miss Faye? The day that the witness met and fell for Mr. Phoenix Wright was 8 months ago, August 27th, the very same day as the poisoning incident. Under the pretense of love, the witness gave my client a present. All for the purpose of hiding that one piece of evidence that would give her away. What? Are you saying there's a deadly poison in here? No, there's no longer any poison in that bottle. However, I'm certain if the crime lab were to analyze it, they would find a trace amount. After 8 months, can poison evaporate? I'm not gonna ask chat that. Y'all will just lie.
No! Wow!
Order in the court. Oh my God, Phoenix. In a sealed prob. Oh yeah, because it's sealed. That's true. That's true. 1 hour poison testing.
On behalf of Dolly, I object. Mr. Wright, control yourself. I won't let you bully her like this.
I'm getting their voices confused again. Mr. Wright, I thought I told you to stay in your seat. Mr. Wright, why? Why are you going through so much trouble to protect her? Why? Because I'm madly in love with her. Phoenix, stand up. Stand up. Oh my God. Madly in love. I haven't heard anyone say that in a long time. Mr. Wright, have you ever thought about this? Why exactly would a woman like Dahlia Hawthorne want to date you? I love this queen. I love this queen. God. Mia fucking Faye, everybody. Mia fucking Fey. Mia Fey, everyone. God bless her. God bless her. And God bless Japanifornia. Well, I guess she must be madly in love with me too. Mr. Wright, please open your eyes. At this point in the trial, I think it should be obvious to everyone. The real reason that Dahlia Hawthorne is dating you is... I'd say because of the necklace. Keep you quiet about what? Probably just because of the necklace. Dahlia Hawthorne was not and is not madly in love with you. The only thing she's after is that bottle necklace you love to wear around your neck. My necklace? Back there in the waiting room, you said it yourself. Yeah, but she's so shy. Every time I see her, she always says the same thing to me. Please give it back now. I love the idea that they have been dating for 8 months. 8 months. And every single time they see each other, she says, can I please have my necklace back now? And every time he says something to the effect of, oh, haha, you're so funny, babe. Oh my God, you're so funny, haha. And he just keeps it. Sheldon, thank you for the bits. That's so funny. What a strange girl, asking for a present back like that. For Dahlia Hawthorne, that necklace is irrefutable evidence of her crime. That's why she absolutely had to get it back. You're lying. But you never gave it back to her. And to make things worse for you, or to make things worse for her, you insisted on showing it to everyone you met. Oh. Same day, photo printing. Hi, Janelle Sunshine. How are you, BB? You excited for Holly? You excited for Holly times? I would be. I'd be buzzing if I were you. That's why she... I don't believe you. No, that's a lie. Mia, are you all right? Ah, the defendant, he's getting away. Bailiff, hurry after him. Phoenix ran? Phoenix ran? Mia, are you all right? Yes, I think so. That boy, he went completely insane. Where's Mr. Wright? Looks like the bailiff caught him, so he should be back soon enough. Oh, I'm glad you like them. Reggie made them. I want to commission Reggie again. It's just, it's hard when I know that I've hit my maximum amount of emotes. So now if I want to add more emotes, they have to be like replacing other emotes. That's the sad part. Like when I got those 4 done, I specifically looked at my analytics to see the least used ones and I replaced those. But I was like, damn, that makes me sad because I love having lots of emotes. So it's hard. I guess I could put the replaced ones in like, you know how you can like unlock emotes by cheering bits or whatever? I guess I could put them there. We already sacrificed Garrison Sharp. I know. Could you add a couple frames to static ones so they take up an animated slot instead? That sounds like a lot of work. I don't know how to animate emotes. I don't know how to do that. Thank goodness. Oh no. What is it? The bottle necklace. Miss Hawthorne's present. It's gone. Did he snatch the necklace and run away? What? That's terrible. Mr. Wright must have grabbed it when he slammed into me. Foolish boy. That's the only thing that could have saved him. What in blazes are we supposed to do now? Oh dear, my hemorrhoids. Oh dear, my hemorrhoids. Oh my God. Mr. Wright, this sort of behavior is unprecedented in the history of this court. You know what's so funny is the fact that this man lied on the stand, constantly disrupted the court, and then ran away and still was allowed to become a lawyer. Like 5 years later. 5 years later, he's in Mia's position. That's crazy. Hi, G. Afternoon, get off my lawn. Happy 5 years. Thank you so much. We got a few anniversaries today. We had a 6-year anniversary earlier. We had someone get close to 4 years. So many anniversaries. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm sorry.
I'm afraid that your apology is not enough.
Mr. Wright, what did you do with the bottle necklace?
Forgive me.
I'm sorry. It's okay. Just give back the necklace. He threw it. I keep thinking I can't be surprised by this game, and then I'm proved wrong every single time. I love this man so much. Now we know why this is called the swallow case. I ate it. The ellipses is like the perfect response to that. The just dead silence. You what? Turnabout swallow? You ate it? It was too big to swallow, so I had to chew it into little bits first. But yeah. Isn't it glass? He chewed glass and swallowed it? My brother in Christ, how did he become a lawyer? Did he get a brain implant? They took out his old brain and put in a new one? That's insane. And I can't even get a text back. And I can't even get a text back. Also, I feel like trace amounts would be enough for him to get hurt from the poison. If there's like a trace amount left, that would still be enough for him to get an upset stomach. But if he got an upset stomach, the defense can't be like, see, he ate poison. Because everyone would be like, he also ate glass. He also literally chewed and swallowed glass. Other than all the glass, yeah, he should probably be sick. Oh my God. He's just like Pearl. He's exactly like Pearl. What is he doing now? Your Honor, you've got to stop the trial. Mr. Wright, are you feeling okay? Does your stomach hurt? That bottle you swallowed may have had some poison left in it. And also glass. Hi, Sheldon. Oh, thank you so much, Sheldon. That's really sweet. I completely understand when people are like, I'm just kind of here for Just Dance. But thank you so much for stopping in. That's really sweet. He's gonna go insane.
It seems the defendant has proven the prosecution's case for us. Clearly, that bottle did not contain a deadly poison.
How can you be so sure?
I think that's obvious. As you can see, the defendant is still very much alive.
We already said that the poison wasn't in there anymore.
As for the poison, more like a fledgling defense attorney's overactive imagination.
So it would seem. No, there must be some mistake. The bottle must not have had any poison left in it. That's what we said. We said that. Either that or the poison must have lost its potency.
There. It's all right, rookie. Trusting your client is the most noble thing a defense attorney can do. And it's heartwarming.
Only during his lines do I yawn.
And it's heartwarming to see that you place this much faith in Mr. Wright.
Did he just fall over? Did he just fucking fall over?
But that's how it is for us on the prosecution side, too. For example, I would trust the witness Miss Hawthorne with my very life.
Is he still talking? I think Phoenix just died on the stand, and he's still talking?
Which is why I can state that your assessment of her is completely wrong.
That's enough. Unfortunately, Miss Faye, I cannot accept your explanation of the events. But why? This may be impossible for a beginner like you to understand, but in a court of law, evidence is everything. Ugh. Even after I prove so much, is she going to get away with everything? Well, now that the suspicion surrounding Miss Hawthorne has been cleared up, I would like to proceed with the trial. Mr. Wright, so he didn't fall over? What was that fall noise for?
I'm sorry, Miss Faye. It totally slipped my mind. I'm really, really sorry. I know you believed in me, and I feel like I really let you down.
Mr. Wright, what are you trying to say?
There's something I forgot to tell you.
What is it?
That day, the day I met Doug Swallow.
That girl, you shouldn't see her anymore. Hey, it's none of your business. I'm telling you for your sake, if you continue to see her, it's going to be bad news. You're lying. Just listen to me. There's something you need to know about that girl. Are you fucking joking? Are you fucking joking? This guy said to him point blank in his face a couple days ago, you need to be careful about the girl you're dating because poison went missing from our lab and he forgot to mention it. He just forgot. That's crazy. Poison? The same thing happened 8 months ago. A drug sample was stolen. She came to the lab that time too. It could only have been her. That girl is a thief. Stop it. Don't talk about her like that. I need a man like Phoenix Wright. I need a man like him. Is it true? Did he really say that? That's ridiculous. There's one more thing. After I pushed him that day, I got worried and came back. Oh, came back to have a look. And all of this would have been so helpful at the beginning of the trial during your fucking testimony. Remember, she put his dick under a spell. She put his dick under a spell. No. Whispers and willows, toil and trouble. Put this man's dick into a love bubble. Cheese and biscuits, sneeze and a cough. Make this man's pair of balls fall off. She's stirring her cauldron of poison, just saying curses about Phoenix Wright. Just fucking like, she got a cauldron of all her poison, just turning it. Make Phoenix Wright's balls fall off. Oh my god. Put her dick under her spell. VOD people, just skip this part. Yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, just skip this part. It's fine. You don't have to watch this. She put his dick under a spell. Oh my god. And she was there. Dolly was right there. She was crouched down next to him. What? She told me not to ever tell anyone about it, but I'm sorry, Dolly. Crazy.
Your Honor, the defendant is...
Miss Faye, you tell them. Dolly didn't do it. She's innocent. So Dahlia stole poison 8 months ago too, huh? If you put that together with Mr. Wright's testimony, then there's only one possible conclusion. If she stole poison again, it probably was in the fucking necklace. My goal is to have a highlight clip. That one will be in there, don't you worry. Don't you worry. As long as, oh, you know what? Can one of the mods do me a favor and copy that clip link for the feminist witches and put it in the Discord? Because I always go through the Discord clip thing and I'll forget by the time the end of the month rolls around. The defense believes that Miss Dahlia Hawthorne stole some poison on the night before she killed Doug Swallow. The night before. Naturally, her motive for stealing it was to kill someone. Miss Faye, if you're so certain of your theory, then let me ask you this. Mia, this is your last chance. Think carefully. Oh, did she want to kill? Oh no, it couldn't be in the necklace because Phoenix still had it. Was it to kill Phoenix or Doug? Because she has motive to kill either one of them. Thank you, Max. I appreciate it. She has reasons to want to kill both of them. She could have wanted to kill Doug because Doug was like warning Phoenix. But then she could have wanted to kill Phoenix to get the necklace back. So like, there's something that she desperately wanted to get. Oh, well, there you go. Who is Miss Dahlia Hawthorne planning to kill? Mr. Phoenix Wright. There was one person that was standing squarely in Miss Dahlia Hawthorne's way, and that person was Mr. Phoenix Wright. I wish she was planning to kill me.
That's preposterous. After all, it was Doug Swallow that was murdered.
Well, it's true that that's how things worked out. But let's remember that Mr. Swallow died of electrocution, not poison. The person that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison was, in fact, you, Phoenix Wright. There's no one else that it could be. But how can that be? I thought Mr. Wright and Miss Hawthorne were in love. He's in love with her. Poor Mr. Wright. This must be killing him. Hang in there. I'll bring her to justice. I swear it. As I said before, the only thing Miss Hawthorne truly cared about was the one piece of evidence linking her to that incident 8 months ago. That's right. The bottle necklace. That's all she cared about. But even so, why would she go as far as to murder him? 8 months ago, just after the fall of that attorney in the basement cafeteria, Dahlia Hawthorne could think of only one thing: how to get rid of the bottle necklace as quickly as possible. No, it can't be. It was a pretty good move she made too. The evidence was missing for a long time. But there was just one big problem. Although she got him to hide the evidence, Mr. Wright refused to return it to her. To him, the tiny little bottle was a cherished treasure. He even showed it to everyone he met. You mean, that's why she tried to kill Mr. Wright? Correct, Your Honor. It was to retrieve that piece of evidence. That can't be true. New mechanic, you have to break the dick spell to get the good ending. Yeah. She cracked. We got her.
Oh, Feeny, what a joke you are.
Oh, she's kind of cunty. I'm sorry.
Honestly, how can any woman ever count on you for anything? I even told you time and time again to keep your trap shut about me and that necklace. You disgust me.
Miss Hawthorne, it appears that we're nearing the end of this trial.
Fine. I can tell you plan on making me into a criminal no matter what I say.
I mean, You made yourself into a criminal. So, yeah. Bumming that, bumming that, bumming that, bumming that, boing, dong, da, dong, da, dong. And it's just her. You are a criminal, Miss Hawthorne.
We'll see about that. But first, where's your evidence? It seems your sniveling little crybaby of a client has eaten the bottle as a snack.
I mean, she's not wrong. He is kind of stupid.
Hey, old man, are you senile or something? Why don't you say something instead of sitting there with that dumb look on your face?
Miss Hawthorne, what's happened to you?
Are you really that shocked? Or do you prefer me this way, Mr. Judge? With absolutely no proof, you treat a voluntary witness like she's a mass murderer. Well, I have nothing more to say. I'll be heading home now if you don't mind.
But we're not finished.
Fine. Then ask this nasty old hag to finish up already.
Nasty old hag? Isn't Mia like 22 or something? Jesus. You come right back here. You whore. You little vile temptress. I can't let her get away this time. Stop, Mia. If you keep on pushing without any evidence, you could pay the ultimate price as a lawyer. The ultimate price? You'd be forced to take off your attorney's badge forever, I'm afraid. For asking a witness to stay in court during a trial? What are the laws in Japanifornia? The ultimate price, 20 bucks. The ultimate price, a $10 Home Depot gift card. A $5 gift card to Olive Garden. The ultimate price. No. She's like interested. She's like, what?
You'd better think it over carefully, Miss Faye. Or should I say, Miss Gray.
She got me there. Listen, game recognizes game. She got me there. A CVS coupon for 1 free photo printing. Well, Miss Faye, can you provide evidence that would establish her guilt once and for all? If I mess up here, my career as a lawyer is over. But to be honest, at this point, I don't have any evidence that's well-founded. Even so, I'd rather lose my attorney's badge than let her get away with murder. Your Honor, the defense would like to present proof. Would it? Impossible. You can't possibly. I forgot his voice already. It's not gonna last much longer anyway, Mia. Well, Mia, you're gonna die soon. Me, when I see Mia in the first case of the trilogy, did you know you have 30 minutes? 30 minutes.
Stupid woman.
It is the opinion of the court that there has already been enough discussion. Therefore, I will allow only one piece of evidence to be presented. Just one? If you are unable to establish her guilt, then I'm afraid that a very harsh verdict will immediately be handed down on Mr. Wright. I understand, Your Honor.
I can just imagine the headlines for tomorrow's newspaper. Up-and-coming lawyer plummets to earth before she gets the chance to soar.
She was planning to poison Mr. Wright. If that's the case, then the poison was probably in there. Oh, the fucking bottle? The medicine bottle? Show to this court irrefutable proof that Miss Hawthorne was planning to poison Mr. Wright. Found clutched in the victim's hands, covered in Wright's fingerprints.
Take that!
Ah! Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go! First try! First try! I think this means I've passed the bar exam. I think that's what this means. I think I'm officially a lawyer of Japanifornia. Here it is, Your Honor. The evidence that will prove her guilt once and for all. Cold Killer X, Phoenix Wright's beloved cold medicine.
Does our rookie defense attorney have a bit of a cold?
If I did, I still wouldn't take this cold medicine. After all, it's been poisoned. What? Remember what the defendant said in his testimony? But I lost my bottle of it around lunchtime on the day of the accident. Oh, I forgot about that part. I always eat it with Dolly, just the two of us. She was the one who took his bottle of Cold Killer X. Then she poisoned it, knowing that Mr. Wright was going to take some.
Now you're really grasping at straws. After all, it was the victim, Doug Swallow, that was holding the medicine.
I would like the court to recall the crime that happened here 8 months ago. Where did Miss Hawthorne hide the evidence? Huh? What are you talking about? 8 months ago, the poison was hidden in her bottle necklace, which she then gave to someone else for safekeeping. Someone she had accidentally run into in the reading room, my client, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yes, that's right. She did the same thing this time as well. After shoving the victim, Mr. Phoenix Wright left the scene of the crime. That is when the murderer, Dahlia Hawthorne, appeared. With her, she was carrying the poisoned bottle of Cold Killer X. This, of course, was so she could carry out her plan to murder Mr. Wright. I believe she did testify that she was going to meet with the defendant. Yes, and she heard and saw everything that happened at the scene of the crime, including what the defendant and victim were arguing about, and the cut electrical cable. That's when she realized, I can't allow Doug Swallow to live. She used the severed electrical cable to silence him forever. Unfortunately for her, this is when the problem occurred. Mr. Wright, who she thought had left the scene, came back to check on the victim. And on top of that, because of the power outage, some students showed up as well. It's hardly any wonder that she was, as she put it, in a state of panic. Recall that she was carrying that bottle of poison cold medicine. She must have thought, what if they searched me like they did 8 months ago?
8 months ago?
Yes, she disposed of the evidence exactly the same way as she did back then. She had someone else hold it, in this case, Doug Swallow. The way they're so shocked, and we all knew from the beginning.
Oh, come on now, everyone. Sure that you aren't fooled, are you? This stupid woman, she's nothing but a filthy, stinking liar. Right, Mr. Prosecutor?
Huh? Yeah, that's exactly right. It's just pure desperation.
I wonder which one of us is the desperate one. Can't you just get the medicine tested? So, Miss Hawthorne, this cold medicine, I wonder if you wouldn't mind taking some. There you go. Well, Mr. Wright ate that necklace of yours, right? Now it's your turn to prove your innocence. What do you say? If I'm just a filthy, stinking liar, then there's no need to worry. So come on, show us. I dare you to take some of this medicine right now.
Mia Fey! Mia Fey!
Ah!
Do you think you've what? Well, do you, Mia Fey?
Oh my god, that was badass. That was so cool. Yeah, double dog dares hold up in court. Yeah, if you pinky promise, that's the oath in Japanifornia. You don't swear on the Bible, you make a pinky promise.
That's just fine. For the time being, victory is yours.
For the time being?
Well, I have a very long memory, you know. You and I will meet again. I'm certain of it. Well then, Mr. Judge, I'll see you later too, okay?
Huh? Yes.
I'm going to go spend a little quality time with the men in blue now. I wish you all the best. Hee hee. Bye. Goodbye.
Phew. It's finally all over.
I refuse to accept this. The defense hasn't showed a scrap of evidence to support their outrageous claim.
But even so, your witness seems to have accepted it.
I don't care. I'm Winston Payne. And I don't believe one word that this rookie lawyer has said.
Well then, Mr. Payne, let me ask you this.
Yes?
Would you care to try this cold medicine?
What?
Just a little earlier, I could have sworn you said.
There. It's all right, rookie. For example, I would trust the witness, Miss Hawthorne, with my very life.
So if she's so trustworthy, then I'm sure there couldn't possibly be any poison in here, right?
You see, yes.
And here comes the back pedal. Come on now, rookie killer. Show this rookie how it's done. How much trust do you really have for this woman? Are you willing to bet your life?
Yeah! My hair is flying off! My beautiful hair! Wah!
So that's how he balded. That's the backstory. Wig snatch, literally.
Oh my god! She's bald! She's bald and she's torturing people who have hair!
Mr. Payne, about Miss Dahlia Hawthorne?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll file papers for immediate arrest.
Tragic, but not surprising. I knew there was something suspicious about her from the very beginning. Oh, get real. Everyone was under a dick spell. Don't lie, just admit you were wrong. By the way, Miss Faye? Yes, Your Honor. Was it just me, or did you and Miss Dahlia Hawthorne seem to know each other? We literally said that in court. You literally asked if we were acquainted, and she said yes. Oh my God. This guy shows up. This guy shows up to court, and he fucking plays Cocomelon videos on his iPad. And then once an hour, he looks up and says, "What are we doing?" Yeah, she was putting guys under a dick spell. Or sorry, she was putting guys' dick under a spell. Your Honor, whether we did or not has no bearing on this case. Very well. Mr. Payne?
This can't be happening. It's a nightmare. It's like losing to my daughter.
It appears Mr. Payne has lost his spirit along with his hair. Does the defendant have anything further to say?
It can't be true. My dear Dolly.
Very well then. I believe I'm ready to pass judgment and bring this trial to an end. The court finds the defendant, Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Not guilty. Not guilty. This court is adjourned. Mia, you were wonderful in there. Thank you for everything, Mr. Grossberg. During the verdict, I thought my hemorrhoids were going to explode like Mount Vesuvius. Oh my God, my hemorrhoids. My hemorrhoids. Mr. Grossberg, do you maybe think you could stop talking about them? It's rather rude. Anyway, this case really made me think. What does it really mean to have a relationship of mutual trust with the client? Perhaps it is we veteran lawyers who have lost sight of this. Oh, it's Piss Lover 98. Oh, Mr. Wright, congratulations.
Thanks. I was thinking.
Go on.
The dolly that I saw up there on the witness stand, I don't think that was really her.
Oh, brother, give it up. What?
Yeah, the dolly I know could never have said those kinds of terrible things. Maybe she was like, I don't know, a fake or something.
Not Phoenix being like fake news. Phoenix, rip Phoenix Wright, you would have loved Donald Trump. You would have loved him. He shows up to court the next day being like, I heard that immigrants in Ohio are eating the cats and dogs and getting transgender surgeries? Boy, this poor kid still hasn't got a clue. You need to forget about her, Mr. Wright, for your own sake.
Yeah, you're right. It's probably for the best.
Also, you need to relax a bit more. Try to grow up a little. Try to grow actually, you need to fucking stand up, Phoenix Wright. Stand the fuck up. Phoenix believing every single tweet is 100% factual. Do y'all remember? There was like a really short trend on Twitter where girls would post things on Twitter and be like, they'd be like, I was just talking to a guy friend and he said he didn't know that when women are on their periods, they use a period backpack. where there's a strap with a tampon in it and the strap goes to the backpack. And every woman that saw the tweet just like played along. They were like, oh my God, he doesn't know about the period backpack? Like they all just played along. He would for sure see that and be like, oh my God, women have period backpacks. That's crazy. But out of all my friends, everyone says I'm the most grown up. Oh, damn. They're awful then. Ugh, what kind of company does this guy keep? Right now, I'm studying to become a lawyer myself. That's what you keep saying. But I thought you were in the art department. Well, yeah, I am. But there's a friend that I desperately want to help. And if I hurry, then I should still be able to save a bit time. Who would have needed his help 5 years ago? I see. Say, Miss Faye, a lawyer is someone who can help people when they're in trouble, right? Mr. Wright, I'm still new at this myself. But I think that's exactly what a lawyer is. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'll study my butt off. I'll become a lawyer for sure. I hope we see each other again someday. Maybe even in court. Bye, piss lover. Helping Edgeworth with what? What did Edgeworth need help with 5 years ago? We're back to Phoenix. It's been 5 years since I was acquitted of all charges. I became a lawyer like I planned and managed to save my friend. But Mia has passed on to a better place. For me, this trial brings up a lot of painful memories. But it also brings up some very precious ones. And memories that I thought I would never rise to the surface again. Mia's gone now. But even so, I can hear her in my mind. Yeah, because she's possessing everyone around you to talk to you. And then she died. And then she died. Phoenix, no matter what, I'll always believe in your client. In a court of law, your greatest weapon is your belief. 5 long years. Something has happened that's made me think back to her words of wisdom. But that is a story for another day. We did it! We did it! Mia's gone, but she's really not. Who the fuck is that? Okay, do y'all want to watch the preview for the next one? Long ass tutorial. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that one lasted a while. Yeah, the stolen turnabout. The stolen turnabout. Who is this? The time is 1 a.m. Beep, 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 beep. Detective, we made it. Phew, what a relief. Glad the jewel is still safe. Gumshoe! Oh, you said it, pal. Must have been our rock-solid security that scared him off. Would you mind opening the safe just to double check? That went by so fast. I was like, maybe I can remember it. No. It's gone. We've been had. Mask de mask. Salutations. Out front, guards, turn on the searchlights. Better luck next time, gentlemen. What the fuck? No, it's the circus one again. Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. And then he crashes into the moon. We shall meet again when the next moon is full. Well, I have no idea what the premise of the next one is. Jesus Christ. Not a single clue what the next one is about. I love these games. They're so fun. Thank you guys so much for playing with me. I think we'll play more tomorrow unless I kind of wake up and I'm like, I want to play something else. I think we'll end up playing tomorrow. And then this VOD will be up on the gaming channel tomorrow too. So if you want to catch up on any of the other VODs, I have them all in playlists in order. And I will try really hard not to forget any VODs this time. Okay, I'm gonna try very hard. I promise. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me today. It was so fun.